All right. Well, good morning, everybody. I just thought I would pop on to talk about things. First of all, I want to do a shout out to Delphine. She did a great show last night. She was so great doing that little prayer for our Arcana Shore brother and sister, Kristen and Jason. They're going through some things, so I really thought that was so beneficial for them and for us to unify. We have to just stay unified during these times. And so I wanted to give a shout out to her. And I tried to, for the Soul Tribe that is probably in the Zoom right now, I tried to get on for like the last 20 minutes, and I don't know what is going on. It kept asking me for a passcode, and then I called Jay Rocco, and he couldn't get on either. He was having issues. So if anybody is there, there. I'm sorry I'm not there. I was gonna log in, so I tried to email Dennis, but I didn't get a response. So anyway, hopefully next week I'll be able to do that. So anyway, the other thing that I want to talk about briefly is this. This is the thing that I have issues with. There is a video that I posted. I posted the video. I watched it by Nick Venny. I never say his name right. I love him. He's great. But the guy that he was interviewing was talking about the QFS system, how everything's going to crash. We already know that, right? What set off alarm bells for me, this is the thing. When you have your own, right now, we have the ability, okay, to go, let me just put it to you this way. We have the ability to go, um, you pick whatever bank you want to go to. You set up your checking and savings account or whatever it is that you want to do. You can buy your digital currencies if you want. You can apply for credit cards, have a debit card. You can go, and it's your choice. It's your freedom to do that. And as it stands right now, yes, the banks are corrupt. We already know that. We are not, however, corrupt. We, the people, are not corrupt. When I hear this thing talking about, this guy talking about, we will be given a laptop, given a phone. Right now, you have your choice. You can go and use whatever phone you want, you can use whatever service you want. That's freedom of choice. If a government entity, I don't care if it's the QFS, if it's the Space Force, if any entity is handing you stuff that they can then track, which is what this guy says, his whole thing is, and that's what Nick said. Nick was like, well, that sounds sort of like a police state type situation almost, like that sounds like, they want to keep tracking. And so what this guy's response was, well, what's the big, what are you trying to hide? I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm just me. But why is it necessary that any entity, I don't care who it is, government, Starlink, whatever, why is it that they need to know that I went down the street and bought a gallon of milk? What is that? So I was really kind of perturbed by that. And I don't know, maybe I'm reading that wrong. Maybe you guys will look at the video and think differently. That is not a good thing. That's a police state. That is what the China does. That's all about the credit score system. That's what it is. They track everything that you do and say. And I don't know how I feel about that. So I just wanted to say that because that kind of got me thinking about it. And while yes, we don't, I mean, I'm not. My whole life isn't about all this crap that's going on, and I'm not. But I'm just putting it out there as a red flag to watch. That's all. You still have to watch what's going on, even though we're not a part of it. We still have to watch. So I'm just putting it out there as pay attention to and decide for yourself what you want to do. Nobody should be telling you, you know, you have to go to this and you have to use this laptop. I mean, what about the laptop I have? I'm not allowed to use that. I mean, it's weird. So, hi Mary. She's my soul. Everybody I think is in the are you did you just come from the Zoom, because I tried to get on for like 20 minutes and it wasn't working and it was asking me for a passcode. So, I don't know. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about that. I mean, I understand that we need to, you know, live above all this crap, but you know, we also still need to pay attention to some of the things that are being out there, that are being like, they're trying to make it a good thing. Hi, Moonchild, how are you? Yes, I saw you were on her. Oh, okay. King of Cups, Zoom is on temporary halt. Oh, goody. Okay, thank you. I was wondering, I'm like, hey, Monique. I was wondering, I tried to get on there and it wasn't working, Dennis. So I don't know what I did. It was asking me for a passcode, and I'm like, I don't need a passcode. Last I saw. So anyway, so basically what I'm saying is, you know, we need to still keep our eyes open as to what is going on and decide for ourselves what is going to be the best thing to do moving forward for us personally. And we just have to, while, you know, we're living sort of in the 5D, in between, I think, 5D and 3D, you know, because we know all the stuff that's going on. And, you know, it's just, it's very difficult because you have all this knowledge in your head and you want to like sound the alarms, but then on the other hand, you don't want to be an alarmist, and you don't want people to freak out either. But you guys, I was just talking about that video that I spread, the Nicholas Vietnam, whatever his name is, Veneman. I don't know how to say his last name. Anyway, and you guys can listen to what I said about it earlier, but basically, I'm just saying, you know, we have to still keep our eyes open and pay attention to what it is that we think will is best for us personally, and you know, anything that is, you know, meant to control, anything that is meant to control, oppress, track uh, us, I just think is totalitarian, and I don't think that it's, you know, that's not freedom. What is that? So I don't know. I mean, what did you think, Monique? What did you think about that? Because I was saying, what I was saying is that, I mean, the guy's like, well, what do we have to hide? I don't have anything to hide, but I'm sorry. If somebody hands me a laptop and a cell phone and says I have to use these and I don't have a choice as to what I want, I think that's weird. Like, we all have choices, you know, we bank it wherever we want. And while the bankers are corrupt, we're not corrupt, is my point. I'm not corrupt. I don't have anything to hide. Everybody knows, I mean, me up on the internet all over the place. You know, I don't hide anything. So I don't agree with that argument that he gave. So I have issues, is just all that I'm saying, and I think it's interesting how they're presenting it to everybody as if it's like this great thing. Well, it isn't. That's what China does. That's what their credit score system is, you know, everything is tracked, and that's what we're switching over to, you know. So I don't know, I'm just like, whatever. I just want to say that, and I'm just saying, just, you know, just discern for yourself what's good for yourself, and then just move forward from there. I mean, that's all. I just said it's a red flag to pay attention to. I don't want to be like Miss Doomsday over here on a Sunday. But anyway, the other thing I wanted to tell you is that, oh my gosh, this was hilarious. So I gave my niece I gave her the whole book to read, and she called me. She's like, "Oh my God, when is the second one?" Because I left it in a cliffhanger. She's like, "Now I gotta wait." I said, "Yeah, you have to wait." So anyway, I just thought it was hilarious because she was just like going a mile a minute, and she really liked it. So that made me feel good. Like, I'm trying to just get feedback from people because I don't know. I mean, you know, so that was really kind of cool. And then I did you guys know, I did a website for it, the KirstenKellyChronicles.com. You guys can go there and just see when I don't know. Everybody's like, I should do like a book signing, but you can't do a book signing unless the book is out and like people want. Like, I don't understand how that all works, so I'm trying to figure all that out. I don't know. Anyway, so I thought that I would pull some cards on the Nicholas Beniam whatever interview that we just watched because I wanted to see what the universe has to say about all of this. So let me do my little thing here. May only the truth with the power and authority of Almighty God, the Lord Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, my guardian angels, the Archangel Michael, his holy warring angels, my ancestors, messengers of love, light, in the universe of these cards. In the name of Jesus Christ, so be it. All right, so I want to ask, is the guy that was on the Nicholas Feniamin video that we just watched, is he attempting to like ease us in to a system similar to what China is, or is it like a different is the system that he's talking about, is that going to be different than what China has? How about that? Will the system that this guy was talking about on that video be different than what he's talking about, or what the China has? Okay, I draw a card popped out. Wow. You know what popped out? Wow. It's going to be independent. That's amazing. Okay, so it is different. It's going to be an independent system. Okay, let's see what else it says. Wow. The good army. So the white hats have put it together. And it's going to be, I think, change the deep state people. Let's see. Yep, they've been working on it for a long time. Moving out of darkness into the light, so it's going to be a good system. Wow, 10 of Cups, fulfillment, happiness. So it's all going to be good, people. So hallelujah for that. That makes me happy. Wow. Okay. Well, let's ask this, does the universe or anybody, can you give us do you have any messages for everybody moving forward into the next couple of weeks where we've been told that it's going to be crashing? What is the message that you have for everybody? Any messages for the soul tribe here today? Messages. All right, here we go. Okay, so it's going to be some collaborative. There's been, for the next few weeks, it's saying collaboration type thing. Nurturing, abundance is coming for everybody. Wow. That completion card, that's like, everybody is going to have abundance moving forward. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, does anybody have any questions you guys want to ask? I'll pull some cards for you. That's amazing. So I guess we just have to have faith, I think, which is the message for today. We have to have faith in everybody that is moving forward, the things that are happening. We just have to have faith that it's for the good of humanity and that we are going to rise above all of the crazy that's going on, and we just have to stay grounded, I think. I mean, it's so important to stay in what you believe and not be swayed, you know what I'm saying? To stay in your truth and go from there. So I think that's pretty much all I had to say. I just wanted to come on and say a couple of things. So this week on Wednesday, Dennis and Delphine and Joe and I are going to be on my channel this week. And we're going to talk about Bigfoot, interdimensional entities. So, Bigfoot, how people are kind of correlating Bigfoot and things like that. And we're also going to be talking about maybe the Mothman prophecies. I actually did an outline. I think I sent it to them already. But, because I find it fascinating. I do believe in Bigfoot. I mean, I live in Bigfoot territory. And it's so funny because when I drive down, into town, there's a whole bunch of woods on either side of me. I'm always like, oh, is Bigfoot going to come, barreling through here? I don't know. But I think it's going to be fun. And there's actually every year, and I always miss it because it's like the February they do their Bigfoot convention here in Ocean Shores. And it's so funny because I've always said, oh, I think I'd like to go there. And then I never remember the weekend it is. But yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of sightings and there's a lot of different elements to it. People who have lived out in the boonies, that have come across them. I mean, it's just so interesting. And I could see them because nobody's even there's been no dead ones found that I know of. And I find that so interesting. And then also, oh, cool. Lily Nova is having a meditation on Bigfoot today at 2 p.m. Central. So what is that? That is at noon our time, my time Pacific, right? I think. Wow, that's cool. I'll have to go over there and check it out. Thank you, Mary Jean. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's a YouTube channel, I think. I don't know. Let's see. Let me look it up. Let's see. Lily Nova. Let me look. I'm trying to bring it up. Yeah, she's Starseed. Here's her channel, you guys. Oh, that'll be interesting. Oops. Hi, everyone. That's hilarious. Okay. Anyway, here's her channel. So that's cool. Anyway, so that's that. I mean, does anybody have any questions that you want to ask me? I'll pull some cards if you guys want to. I'm just still practicing how to do all this, but it seems to be, I seem to be, getting amazing results lately when I do it myself anyway. But I don't know if anybody has any questions, you can post them in the chat. Otherwise, maybe I'll just pull a wisdom card and for the soul tribe for today. Let me go get those. Hold on, I'll be right back, everyone. Okay. Do I really have a life on Pluto? Well, let's see. I don't know. I've never heard of that. Does Mary Jean J. asking Father God, the Lord Jesus Christ, Spirit, Archangel Michael, guardian angels, messengers of light in the universe, does Mary Jean have a life on Pluto? Does Mary Jean have a life on Pluto? Oops. Okay, some cards fell. Wow. Okay, these are the cards that fell out. This is crazy. Okay, the Tower is the no card and your intuition card. So use your intuition. So I would say the answer is no. Let me pull a few more. Let's see. I would say you come from generosity, despair, information. I'm going to say no, just because the Tower card came out. You got to follow your intuitions, your higher self. I don't think that that's true. No. Nope. I got three kind of. I'm going to say no on that. You got the tarot card, which is a no. Maybe where you're from is a secret. This is about your higher self, your intuition as well. So maybe your higher self is from somewhere else, somewhere that is more abundant, and that you a place where you help people, but there's been some kind of setbacks and despair, and information is coming that's going to, I guess, reveal that. So that's kind of what I think. That's what I got. Yeah, interesting. Let's see, Monique. Do I come from the triangle star dimension? I've never heard of that. The triangle. Oops, I dropped. Do I come from the triangle star dimension? Interesting. Come from the triangle star dimension. Does Monique come from the triangle star dimension? Let's see what I get. Does the Monique come from the triangle star dimension? Let's see. Wow. Huge yes. Holy moly. Yes, there's a lot of people that are from that dimension here. I got the Sun card, which is huge, huge yes. Big, huge yes. Huge yes. Wow, that's interesting. So I guess that's a big fat yes, Monique. According to this, it looks like this is like abundant, there's money card. So that's interesting. Is the split in the 3D and 5D Earth becoming more obvious? Let's see. What is this? Here, let me put it on here. Is the split in the 3D, 5D Earth becoming more obvious? We have intelligent I'm talking like. Okay. So Russ wants to know, is lit in the 3D and 5D Earth becoming more obvious? The split in the 3D and the 5D Earth becoming more obvious. I mean, I'd say yes, but let's see. Hierophant. Wow. That's like, 3D bad guys, mafia, yes, but it's coming, yes. I mean, I would say yes, because you're working hard. It's like you're beating it's coming to an end. The 3D, I think, is what that means. It's like hard work coming to an end. They're working hard on that. People are still blind to it. They don't know what's going on, right? But yes, wow, the Sun card. So that's a big yes. So yes, I would read that as the 3D, the Kazarian, the bad people, the baddies, right? The deep state baddies, 3D. It's coming to an end, or they've been, it's coming to an end. People don't know about it. And the veil, yeah, it's becoming way more obvious that 5D is coming. So I would say that's a big fat yes. And on the bottom of my deck, I have the Death card. So 3D going into 5D. That's how I read that. I hope that answers your question, Russ. And forgive me, I'm just, starting out, I've been doing these all by myself, and they come out pretty interesting. So I said, well, let me just see what the Soul Tribe, if that I can practice on you guys. Holy birthday cake, Batman. We talked about it in Zune. What? That star, the triangle star. That star alignment is Vega. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Huh. Is the star family protecting me when I channel? Okay, Monique. Is the star family protecting Monique when she is channeling? Is the star family protecting Monique when she channels? Let's see. All right, let's see. Yes, yes, but they're hidden. Yes, they're hidden. Huge yes, yes. Ace of Cups, creative. You're creative. Yes, huge yes, overflowing, abundant. So that's a huge yes. So yeah, they are hidden. They're hidden, but they are paying attention. They are watching you. They are protecting you, Monique. Wow, that's awesome. Let's see. Testing to see if I can text you. Okay. Are the 3D? Oh wait, let's see. Okay, so Moniqueness, that was complete yes. Russ, are the 3D talk show hosts ignorant as to what's real, or are they paid? Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, Russ wants to know, is the 3D talk show hosts, are they just ignorant? Let's ask that. Are they ignorant, or are they going along with the plan? I mean, are they being, paid opposition? I mean, let's just say that. Are they paid to continue their crazy 3D narratives? Are the talk show hosts paid to continue the baddies narrative? Let's just ask that. Here we go. Okay, so they're not oblivious, I don't think. There's been some fighting, conflict within that group. Yeah, they've collaborated with the bad people. That's what I feel. Collaborating, yep. Collaborating with the authority. Okay, collaborating with the deep state. So 9 is like, they know what they know what they're doing. They're almost like everything is almost coming to an end. There's been some conflict within it. Some people, I think some of the hosts are like catching on to what is happening, but they're like, and there's definitely collaboration for that. That they are paid, they are working for the baddies. And then this is like, this is like a person in charge. And they're getting paid. See, got the pentacle. They're paid, so they're paid misinformers. That's what I think. So that's what I'm getting, people. Are the shadow people? People, as I understand it, I will tell you what I know about shadow people, Moniqueness. Shadow people are not good. They're very not good. Shadow people are, especially in the paranormal world, because I used to do paranormal investigations, okay, with a group here in Washington State. And shadow people are known to be other dimensionals that are from hell, basically. They're evil. They're not good people. So that's what I know about it, just learning it from, that's perspective of, doing investigations and being in that kind of realm. So I don't know. We'll ask the question, are shadow people Monique's star family? Are the shadow people Monique's star family? Are the shadow people Monique's star family? Let's see. Here we go. Says yes, but let's see what else we get. Generous. They're looking at you from a distance. Fulfillment, manifestation, working. That's a truth card. Sort of like in the shadows, I would say, yeah. Completion. So, I mean, according to these cards, but I mean, I'm just saying, that's what I know about the shadow people. But this is saying, yes, they are warriors, okay, shadow people, or maybe it's the star family. I don't know necessarily star, but anyway, this is saying yes, according to this. So, star family, they're warriors, okay, and generous people. They help people, okay. They make things. They're watching from afar, from a distance, kind of looking to the future, your future, okay, and helping you manifest what your future would be. And they're helping you They're working on, I guess, guiding you. In other words, is sort of what I'm getting, and so that you can stand in your truth and be independently. Independent in what you're thinking and getting your truth out there. This, swords are words and thoughts. And so, they're helping you get your truths out. And it's a strategy, but this is also a sort of like sneaky card in some ways, but, strategically trying to help you in your completion of what you are supposed to do in this world. So that's what I got. I don't know. I mean, it's totally different than what I think. I don't know if shadow people is the right name for them, is what I'm thinking. But anyway, that's what I got. Let's see. Are the seemingly white hat talk show hosts paid? Oh, okay. Hold on, let me go. What is this? Will suppressed inventions be unveiled this year? All right, let's see. Okay, Dennis, let's see what the cards say. Here we go. Will the suppressed inventions, Dennis wants to know, will suppressed inventions be unveiled this year? Will suppressed inventions be done this year? Will suppressed inventions be unveiled this year? Yes or no? Let's ask. Here we go. Okay. Wow. Yes. Huge. Sword of truth. Yep. Wow. Change. Change is good. It's happening. Wheel of Fortune. There's going to be some conflict within. There's going to be people that are, going to try, I think, to stop it, but lots of, yeah. But they're gonna expose. They're gonna unveil a lot. That's like a huge amount. Many inventions are going to be unveiled this year. Yes. Yep. And if there's been an agreement to unveil them, okay. There's been an agreement, a collaboration, and yeah, and it's going to be for the good of humanity. And it might be even in conjunction with once the money system is released, it might be in conjunction with that, or it has something to do with that. So the big answer is yes, Dennis. So huge, that sword, yes. Okay, coming out, a change. So yes, it's going to be unveiled. There's going to be some conflict, as to exactly, I think, when. But there's many of them that are going to be unveiled. Many are going to be unveiled this year, and there's been an agreement to do so. And we're going to manifest it. And it's going to have. I think it kind of has to do after. Once the system and the money system changes, that'll be a whole other thing. But so the answer is yes, Dennis. Yes. All right. Let's see. Okay, so now Russ is asking. I meant, are the seemingly? Oh, I see what you're saying. Are they paid opposition, or are they? I see what you're saying, Russ. Okay, so he's asking the white hat talk show hosts. Okay, so that would be people like, okay, Nicholas Veniamin. That would be people like, I don't know who, white hat White Hat Scott McKay, Mel K, Charlie Ward, like all these people that we've been watching for the last 3 years, are the seemingly white hat talk show hosts paid to misinform us? Okay. So are the truthers, okay, let's just say it this way, are the truthers the white hat talk show hosts that we've been watching on YouTube, are they paid to put misinformation out there? Let's ask that. Are they paid? Are the white hat media, the white hat truther community that we listen to, are they paid to put out misinformation? Yes or no? Wow. Yep, she's like, that's a yes. Yes, huge yes. I got the sun. Okay, let's ask this. Let's ask, who are they paid what are they, okay, how about this? Are they paid to misinform to help the alliance, the White Hat Alliance, deter or misdirect the deep state players as to what they're doing behind the scenes? So are they doing it to, try to, so that the deep state people don't know what's going on behind the scenes and what the white hats are doing to, restore the republic? Let's see. Yeah, they're fighting. Yes, they're fighting to bring information forward to destroy. So yeah, I mean, that's what I would say. I think they're being paid to get misinformed. Yep, undercover, King of Cups, very, and yeah, they're trying to make the baddies worry, is what I think, and get the truth. And so they do. I think they do. They do misinformation based on what they're doing. She's sort of like manifesting. Looking at what's going on, right? The answer was yes. We got the Sun card. So they're being paid, but it's because of the war. It's not because they're trying to misinform us. I think they're just trying to deter and, kind of also drop bits of information within it. So some of the messages, I think, within the white hat talk shows hosts that are paid, they drop bits of information that are aimed at deterring the deep state. That's how I look at that. And, to bring rebirth, right? So they're trying to destroy the deep state, but see, that's a little sun back there. So it's for the good, but they're trying to, destroy them. And it's all hidden behind the scenes and in like their comms, I think. That's how I would look at that. And, they're trying to get them to worry about it. Like, what are they doing? Okay, they're worried about it. Like, and then to bring the truth out. So that's how I looked at it. I don't know if that's helpful. But that got Russ. I hope that helps you. Okay, and then Monique has, where are the shadow people I saw during mushrooms? What? Where are the shadow people I saw during mushrooms? Good. What's mushrooms, Monique? I don't know what that is, but okay, I'll just ask. Were the shadow people Monique saw during mushrooms good? Were the shadow people that Monique saw during mushrooms good? The shadow people that Monique saw during mushrooms, were they good? Yes or no? Here we go. They were good. Yep. Huge yes. Yep. And they're creative and they're good. Ace of Wands. Answer is yes. Big fat unique on that. Okay, let's see. Makes total. Okay. They say we shouldn't read ourselves. Yeah, in our own thought. Right. Exactly. I have what I call an. Tell me about a dark shadow man. Wow. What can I tell him to do to protect himself? Okay, so the child, she has an adopted by the heart grandson that tells me about a dark shadow man that tells him he is out to hurt him. What can I do? Tell him to do to protect himself besides pray and sage. Okay, what can Moonchild tell her adopted grandchild about how to protect himself from this dark entity or shadow person? What can she tell her? Let's see. I got the world. Let's see here. I'm gonna just pull. Huh. I don't know, man. I'm getting. That's interesting. I got the world card, which is actually that this dark person, Shadow Man, is not bad, and that he's generous, or he's there, and he's walking out from darkness into light, walking away from the situation as a strategy. Truth, and then I got this. I do not. I'm gonna say. Hold on, let me see what I'm getting here. Let me look at these cards. So what I would say is that is also a portal card. So maybe he's seeing somebody from the other side. But that he doesn't need to fear the person. Looks like it's a good person. Okay. Strategy. I do not know. I'm sorry. I don't have a clue. I mean, I these cards are all good. Like, I don't think that the guy is bad. I really don't. I don't think that the guy is bad. I think that he's looking at him from a portal, or that there's got to be like some, like, he's able to see through. Okay, your grandson um is actually seeing from the other side. The veil is sort of dropped for him. Okay, and that the person is actually good, and he's not bad. I don't have any bad cards here. I have that he's generous, and that he's just trying. Maybe he's confused, and he's trying to get wants him to help him. Okay, maybe that's why he's seeing him. He's trying to help him move forward, right? Because that's moving away from out of darkness and into the light. So he's seeing them, and that it's strategy. It could be also that he's trying to get his attention to help him, and this is sort of like page of swords, which is, you know he has some truth that he wants him to know about. That's kind of what I'm getting. And then he's trying to manifest, trying to make something happen, communicate with him. I mean, that's what I'm getting. Let me see. I'll pull a couple cards, and then, he's trying to get him to the other side. I think he wants help to go through to the other side. That's what I get. I don't know. It's so crazy. So I've got two different types of portal cards, because this is a portal card. So he's a good guy. Maybe he died and he doesn't know what to do, and your son, it can see him, because maybe that's why he's seeing him. Okay, because he wants his help. Then he wants his help. He wants your grandson's help, and try to help him through to the other side. He wants to go. He wants to move to the other side, right? And he's asking for help in a way to do that. And maybe he thinks that your grandson can do that for him, and he can show him the light, show him the way, right? And help him manifest that and get him through to the other side. which is heaven. So that's what I'm getting. I don't know. I mean, if that's what I get in my head, that's what I get in the cards. So I hope that helps. I don't know if it does, but anyway. Let's see. Hi, India, Bharat. Wow, India. Hi. Many will listen. Okay, psychedelic mushrooms, Chrissy. Oh, psychedelic mushrooms? Is that what they are, Dennis? I have no idea. Maybe he's protecting him. That's what I don't know. I don't think that. Could it be more than one? He gets. Okay, here, let's see. He can see auras too. Okay, so could there be more than one? He gets sleep. Okay. Sleep paralysis. I've had sleep paralysis before. I just want to let you know that. I've had sleep paralysis before. And that is like so interesting to me because I've had it where like I'm dreaming that I'm not and I'm sort of half awake and half not. And I've had dreams where like I feel like somebody's coming to get me. I mean, but sleep paralysis, I'm always aware. So like in my head I'm like I've got to wake up. You have to wake up. You're dreaming. You have to get up. And like I try to wake up but I can't wake up and I can't say anything and like I'm just so sleep paralysis, I feel like you're aware that you are dreaming, but it's just so interesting to me. So I will ask, so could there be more? Okay, is Moonchild's grandson, are there more than one entities attempting to get his attention because he can see them? How about that? Let's ask that, okay? All right, let's see. Can Moonchild's grandson are more than one entity trying to get his attention because he can see them and help them? That's King of Cups. Yes. Yes. Cup. Yes. Huge yes. So I'm getting there are probably at least, yep, changing. Huge yes. Okay. So what I got here is there are, in my opinion, okay, so we got the information card. Okay, they're trying to manifest, which means they're trying to contact. I get that there's three entities that are trying to get a hold of him because they want to move on. They want to move on. That's move on, change, okay? And then a big fat yes, which is, yeah, truth, yes. Words. They're trying to get his attention through words, either words or through telepathy, or do you know what I'm saying? They're trying to get his attention, and he's just so I don't think he should be afraid of that at all. It's so here, let me, and then you had another question. He said he can see auras. Thank you, Melandry from India. Ask if your grandson is protected. All right, we can ask that. Hold on. I'm making sure that I'm not going to pull up the same sequence. Okay, so is Moonchild's grandson, let's see. So is this dark shadow could be a guide? Let's ask. All right, let's ask if you're here. Let me pull this up. So is this dark shadow, could it be one of his guides? So is Moonchild's grandson's entity that he's seeing, is it a guide of his? Is it a guide? Is it one of his guides that's trying to get his attention? Is it one of his guides that's trying to get his attention? Okay. It's a unique situation, so I'm gonna say, wow, he has many guides, okay? It's a unique situation. He has many guides. Okay, he has many guides. They're trying to nurture him and get him to pay attention. Okay. They're trying to bring information to him. and a yes card. So I'm going to say yes. It is one of his guides. It's a unique situation. It's one of his guides. He has many guides. Okay. They're trying to get him to pay attention and manifest, kind of pay attention to what they're trying to tell him, to give him information, okay, to give him guidance, okay, give him guidance. And the big yes, it is one of his guides. Because I got before, he's not a bad person, the one that was in the shadows. So I would say yes. What is this? Is this dark shadow? No. Is the dark shadow named Barnabas? Uh-huh. You mean Barnabas from Dark Shadows? You're so funny, Dennis. You're hilarious. Okay. Any other questions? I'm going to notice Sarah being a Ponzi scheme. Could be. All right. You're hilarious, Dennis, I tell you. Okay, so this is from, actually, Russ was asking if NESARA is a Ponzi scheme. Is NESARA, GESARA, is that a big Ponzi scheme that they're trying to perpetrate on the world? Is NESARA a Ponzi scheme? Yes or no? Wow. It's an independent system. So, it's an independent system. And it's a met system for truth. So I don't think it's a Ponzi scheme. It's to make us independent. We're almost there. We're manifesting it. It's a system that's gonna, be not corrupt. It's gonna be of the light. It's going to be good for people. It's going to be good. And Knight of Pentacles. So I would say it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing, Russ. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Anybody else have any more questions? I'm just starting out, so I could be wrong. I'm just saying. I don't know. Anyway, I hope that at least some people were helped. Wano Save says NESARA is a Ponzi scheme. Why? Wow. Wano says it's a Ponzi scheme. Okay, this popped out. They're holding it. Wano Savin is saying it's a Ponzi scheme. Why is he saying that? Why is Wano Savin saying that it's a Ponzi scheme? All right, here we go. We get the strategy card. It's a hidden situation. Working on it. Wow. So this card is he's doing, that's not even, it's they're holding they're trying to, I think, hold back on the truth of the situation, okay? Because you got to remember, this is a war. They listen to him, the deep state, the people. They go and they listen to Wano Savin. So when he says it's a Ponzi scheme, maybe they're trying to hold back information. It's a strategy. Here's the strategy card. Words and thoughts, the strategy that he's doing to keep it hidden. They're trying to so that the deep state can't stop it. And then this is despair. It's about halfway. I'm thinking that maybe it was going to be that way, because this is despair. This is hardship. This is, Five of Pentacles. It's sort of, that was the plan. But there's a new system that is in place that they're working on. It's a different system. So I think he's just trying to, and that's what it said, working on it, working on a new system that's better, that's not going to be, and it's going to be of the light and give information, it's going to be good. There's going to be information coming about it. And it's of the light, and it's not a Ponzi scheme. I think that he was saying that because they're trying to hold their cards close to them as to what this system is going to be. It's a strategy, and they're trying to keep the truth hidden from the bad guys who want despair and hardship from the people. But it's a baby new system, okay? It's a different system, and they've been working on it for quite a while, okay? And this is the eight? Yeah, the 8 of Pet. So they're 80% done with it, and they're trying to get the news out there that it's not a Ponzi scheme. I don't think. And that's like secret. It's a secret right now, okay? He's trying to make sure that they can pull it off without having interference from the deep state. That's what I'm getting. One card, and it's going to crash the system, and it's going to be a new beginning. He's looking towards the new beginning, okay? So I think it was a strategy. They're trying to pull out the people, the judgment card, okay? People are going to be, they're gonna be awakened, and not only that, but NESARA, it's not a Ponzi scheme. I don't think. I mean, I think they're trying to pull people out. See, this is a Trump card. They're trying to pull people. They're trying to I think identify people that are maybe for it. So they're keeping it held. They're holding their cards close to them, okay? Which means NESARA is it's a Ponzi scheme. That's what he's saying, but that's not what's going on. He's holding the truth back, the strategy, okay? And it's hidden. It's a secret. And he wants them to be he wants the deep state, whatever, to be, the other system is going to be bad, whatever. Anyway, there's a new system coming, a baby system, and they've been working on it to bring truth. And it's been a secret, hidden, but it has a higher consciousness, okay? They're going to crash the system. The system needs to crash to look at a new beginning and pull. I think the reason he's doing it to pull people out, to try and figure out who's who in the bad people list. That's my assessment of the situation. Who's Jason Shirka? I don't know. Are the moles throughout my body, are the red moles throughout my body have to do with the ascension? What red moles? I'll address your other question, Russ, in a second. Are the red moles? What moles? I don't even know what that is. Throughout my body have to do with the ascension. I started getting them just before I was awakened. Wow. I don't even know what that is. Okay. Trying to make sure that I don't pull the same succession that anyway, I pulled so many of those. Okay. I have no idea what that is, but okay. Dennis will ask. Are the red moles throughout Dennis's body part of his ascension? Dennis's moles, red moles, what are they? Because of the ascension. Wow, that's a huge karmic, yes, Yes. Yep. So it's giving you kind of despair. Wow. So you have to surrender to the ascension, basically. Is that what that means? I mean, that's what I get. Wow. And it's supposed to help. So it's karmic in nature. Okay. Something that you've had to deal with, right? And it's giving you kind of some kind of despair, discomfort, obviously. But you had to surrender to getting it, and you agreed to have that within your soul. I think your soul contract. Okay. And yeah, it's divinely. So it is. It has to do with your ascension for sure. Okay. So you have. So I would say the answer is yes. It's a karmic in nature. Okay. And this is sort of like, you're almost done with it. You're almost there. Okay. You're almost done with having that. Okay. And it's been giving you discomfort. Okay. You've been wondering what, and you had to sort of surrender to it. You had to sort of, it happened, but it was part of your soul contract because you agreed to ascend and to have that. And so, yeah, you yeah, it's definite. Yes, just part of your ascension. Wow, that's interesting, Dennis. Okay, Russ. This is the thing, Russ. Have to understand this is warfare. We are in a war. This is a war for your mind, a war for your body, a war for your spirituality. Okay. And Juan O'Savin and a lot of these other truthers that are out here, okay, the ones that are doing these, that are allowed to, they're in these tours, okay, those people, they are paid opposition, okay, this is what I believe, they are paid opposition, and they believe in what they're saying, and I think they do want to help people, okay, see what's going on, try and wake up people to the truth of what's happening, okay? But yeah, they have to have you when you think about it, all of the people that are out here talking about the truth, whether it's, whoever is talking about the truth and trying to get the truth out there, they are watched by the baddies, okay? We know that. And so Juan O'Savin is a huge high profile person, as is like Charlie Ward, as is, Lewis Herms and all these other people, okay, that are out here talking about the truth. And so when you have Juan O'Savin saying that NESARA is a Ponzi scheme, he's trying to I think it has something to do with whatever is going on in the background that they don't want the enemy to know, or they're trying to deter the enemy. That's what I think. I don't know what else to tell you on that. It does discourage people, but this is the thing. This is what I was saying earlier before, when I first started. It's everybody, hi, you are my sunshine. What you have to do is you have to discern for yourself what the truth is. You cannot continue to watch all these people and then just follow. The whole point of our awakening and our consciousness and moving up is to learn to critically think for ourselves. Just because Nicholas Vietnam had that guy on doesn't mean that is what it is. I mean, the news, all of it is pretty much it's up to whatever it is that you believe or what you want to believe. We're supposed to discern the truth within ourselves, and you got to know that there's warfare, and we know that Juan O'Savin is high up there on the in the alliance. So having said that, I understand that but he has to do what he has to do in order to keep, you know, things going on in the background. And I think that's what people don't understand. It's an information war. It's a war for your mind. I mean, we've been brainwashed for decades. Okay, with once TV came into our lives, I mean, that was their medium. I mean, I have been following. I've always been a TV person, and I've been following like what they did. When it first came out, you had great like Americana, family shows. You had what Leave It to Beaver. You had all these shows, and then in the 60s they started up talking about, they had shows where it was just like a father that was my cards dropped, a father that just here we go, a father that was, you had, what was it called, Family or whatever, where the father was a single father, and he had the butler and the two little kids that he was, then you had a Gidget, who was a teenager, bringing in the teenager society type thing. And then you had in the 70s, I mean, it's all progressed into what our society is today. And they've I mean, the whole thing with the you know the abortions, all of it is meant, and they use the media, they use any media, entertainment, radio, I mean, look at soap operas. Listen, I used to watch soap operas for 30 years. I watched soap operas, and I mean, like, I can't, I about 10 years ago, I'm like, I'm done. I can't handle these people anymore. I mean, it's like everything is in your face, all this craziness. And I'm just like, this is how they get people brainwashed into thinking that this is the way that you need to think. I mean, this whole woke crap, we know about that. I mean, that's just crazy. And this PC, when did it? I mean, I'm sorry. If a person is black, a person is black. I'm so sick of like being worried about, oh, somebody's going to be upset if I mean, it is what it is, people. We just gotta use discernment, start living like we used to. I mean, the 80s. I mean, let me tell you, we didn't, as kids in school, we didn't have to worry about any of this crap that the kids are doing now. I mean, it's insanity to me. It really is. I don't know. So when you say, so my point is of this whole rant, basically, it's just that we have to use our own discernment and try to determine what route is going to be best for our ascension, for our enlightenment. I mean, that's why I'm trying not to pay attention to a lot of the crap that's going on. I'm in Kirsten Kelly land. That's where I live in my head. Kirsten Kelly land right now, and it's fun, and it's like, just find something that you're really good at and then just focus on that rather than all this other crap that's going on. I mean, that's where I'm at right now with everything. So anyway, all right, so that's my thing on that. I don't know if that helped you, Russ. But can you hang your car keys on your moles? Ha ha. You guys are so funny. Okay. Let's see. Hi. Let's see. Okay, so Monique wants to know, did Dennis and her know each other back in past lives? Oh, this is interesting. Dennis and Monique know each other in a past life? Yes or no? Did Monique and Dennis, did they know each other in a past life? Let's see. Like that. Oh my God. Huge yes. Yes, yes, yes. Fulfillment. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Huge. So the answer is yes, Monique. Okay. I wonder if there let's see. Anybody else have any questions? Yes, discernment is important. Michelle Fleming said she didn't foresee. Here we go. Russ said, discernment is important. Michelle Fielding said she didn't foresee prosperity checks in December 21. Every card puller got it wrong. Yeah, I mean, like, this is the bottom line with all of this financial crap. it's going to crash under Biden, number one. Number two, nothing is going to be fruitful or prosperous or any kind of thing that's like positive for us until there's a change in the presidency. End of story. And whether they, are able to, put Trump in like as the rightful either they're gonna it's one of two things is what I think. It's either they're gonna move the plan and put the plan in place once it crashes, and then they're gonna bring, I think, the military out, and then we're gonna see what's what. But honestly, I just don't think we can go on as a country with this lunatic in the White House at this point. That's my feeling on it. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Nobody knows, and the only person that knows about what's going to happen really is God. And we need to like start looking to God and Jesus, and you know forget all this other, like, we can't, like, nobody has the answer. Nobody knows. These people who are trying to destroy America and destroy this world for their new world order are evil. And do I believe that there is a white hat alliance? Yes, I do. I just can't believe that this is all happening and nobody's being dealt with. I do think that people are being dealt with. I really do. But we have to be patient. We have to hang in there, and we have to like not be not worry so much, no fear, because we can't change anything that's going on. All we can do is just ride the wave and use your discernment and stay grounded. Focus on other things, focus on your family, focus on good things, things that you might want to accomplish, your goals. That's the way we get through this, and we get through this together. And like I said, the money system is not going to change with a lunatic in the office, in the White House. It just isn't. So anybody that says April 1st, anybody that says anything, I mean, the bottom line is that we know that abundance is coming. We know that just even from Revelation of the Bible, we know that. And we know that there's going to be a period of time of, glory, and a period of time that the Lord has set aside for us to prosper, okay? And to prepare for when the Antichrist rises. There's a time set aside for us to prosper and for us to get our shit together. I mean, there is. So we just have to have faith for that, and we have to just keep our eye on on our future, what it is that you want for your future, and what it is that you want to do. And and then that, and go from there. And that's sort of where I'm at with everything. We just have to like keep our head straight, pay attention to what's going on, but not be we can be in the world but not of it. That's the goal. We are in this 3D world, but we're not of the 3D world. We think differently. We're not one of the sheeple. We're not one of the people that are going to blindly follow whatever crazy authoritarian crap that they come up with. So that's what I'm thinking. So anyway, that's what I have to say about that. Let's see what else. Ticket to Ride by the Beatles is about accepting abortion majors. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of psyops. I mean, everything is a psyop these days. I mean, let's just face it. I mean, they put out this whole thing about, Trump being arrested and all that. I mean, come on, that was a psyop to see where we are in the country. I mean, if in the White House, is there going to be riots? Is it going to be crazy? Are people going to act nutty? They're trying to also entrap patriots, So, I mean, there's a whole litany of psyops going on. Every time that you see when the news, whether it's the Truth or Community News, the mainstream media news, whatever, and they're like, look over here, oh my gosh, and they're freaking out, whatever. You got to say, well, what else is going on? Like, what are they hiding? What's the real story behind it? And so that's sort of, why I'm just like, this is just bullshit, people. I mean, you just have to like live your life how you know that God wants you to live it. Find out what you're good at, what your purpose is, and then just concentrate on that and ignore all the crazy. That's where I'm at with all that. Let's see. I'm looking. Let's see. From time to time. Okay, and I am a caretaker for my nephew. Let's see. You are my sunshine. I'm a caretaker for my nephew. He has everything he needs, but never enough money to gamble. He needs help. Will inpatient or outpatient be beneficial? Let's see. Okay, so you are my sunshine. She has a nephew that is a gambler. Will he be inpatient? Will inpatient gambling anonymous or whatever? What will help him to get out? What will help him get rid of this gambling obsession? Will anything help his nephew? Oops, I'm dropping cards. Cards are falling. Let's see what they are. Okay, two cards fell, the Fool and the Chariot. So let me pull a few more cards, okay? What will help? You're my sunshine's nephew. Here we go. Okay, so let's see. We have the Fool card, which means yeah, he doesn't. That's him. That represents him. He's kind of like, oh well, whatever. I do what I want. I'm lightheart. He's a fool. He's wasting all of his. The Chariot card, which is sort of like he's losing money quickly. Okay, he's always he's just going. That's all he cares about is that. King of Pentacles. That's yeah, he's losing money. He's trying, he just can't, and he needs to that's sort of like she's looking at you know money, her fortune disappear, okay? And he needs to surrender. He needs to surrender to getting help. Okay, he needs to because it's out of control right now, and he needs to learn new things about how to manage his money. He needs to learn new things on how to manage his money. So he definitely needs help, and he needs to be told the truth about his addictions and what he's talking. He needs to learn how dangerous it is for him. He needs to learn that. And I get that it looks like he might be like an old soul, but that he's sort of lost his way. Okay. I'm kind of getting, he's lost his way. He needs to find, and so he's going to need, so yeah, there's going to be some kind of collaboration, some help. So yeah, I mean, I think that he's going to have to do inpatient, the sword of truth, words. He's got to be told the truth. So I think it would probably be an inpatient or an outpatient, but he does need to get some kind of help. So I mean, does that make sense? So this is him. He's kind of like la la la, you know, carefree. I do what I want. I don't care, whatever, and he's fast. He's moving quickly going downhill, okay? And he's losing all of it. He's quickly losing his money, and he definitely, I think he wants help, because with that he's trying to look at it, but he sort of doesn't want to, you know what I'm saying? He's in that kind of a stage, but he needs to surrender to get help. He's down, he's hurt, he's frustrated, I think, with himself of how he feels, okay? And he's sort of like a roller coaster is what I'm sort of getting. He's up, he's down, and he needs to surrender to getting the help that he needs. I mean, and he needs to learn how to manage his money, okay? And that starts from the beginning, how he needs to learn like what his relationship is with money, which is what I'm getting also. Like he never like paid attention to that. Like, why is he? So he definitely needs to get some kind of help for that, and he needs to be shown the truth about himself and about what he's doing. Moving forward, okay, and he needs to be sort of. I think his intuition, he knows, and he knows that he's doing that, he needs help, but he needs to be guided. Okay, so I think his guides, they're telling him in his head that he needs to get help, but he's just ignoring them right now. But there is going to be hope. There is going to be a collaboration, or help for him to get the help that he needs. He's going to find it, and it's going to definitely bring out, so that's what I'm getting. I hope that helps. So I would say yes. That would be definitely beneficial. I hope that helped you and resonated. Let's see. If Moniqueness and I knew each other in another past life, what was the relationship? Geez, I don't know. I don't know if I can figure that out. Let's see if I can pull that. I don't know. But let me see what I get, Dennis. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure not put in all together so that I get shuffle. I have a hard time shuffling these cards because they're pretty big for my hand, and so I make sure that I shuffle it this way, but they're very difficult. So okay, so the question is from Dennis: if Monique and I knew each other in a past life, what was the relationship then? Okay, Dennis and Monique, if they knew each other in a past life, what was their relationship? What was their relationship? Monique and Dennis, what was their relationship? Interesting. Okay, are you ready for this? It was kind of a volatile situation. I think you were her father. You were her father, Dennis. I get the child card. She was your child. Okay? And it was sort of a unique situation. She was stressed out, not happy with the situation. But it looks like she might have been one of 6 children that you had, and it was not a good relationship. So yeah, and that's basically it. So here we go. Let me do this in order. So this is what I got. It was not. It was sort of a not a good relationship. Lots of strife. Lots of crazy. I don't know. You were her father, okay, and she was your kid. Then it was very stressful, worry, she was always stressed out. I think, I don't know if it was an abusive situation, it was a unique situation. So I don't know if maybe, I'm wondering if what popped in my head right now is just like maybe you adopted her, or there was some kind of situation where there were 6 kids. Okay, she was one of 6, and this was sort of like, it was a different situation. It wasn't like it was a. I want to say maybe. God, man, I'm getting this is really weird in my head. Okay, I'm just going to tell you what I'm getting in my head, and what I'm getting is that she was one of 6 that you adopted, but that you were not a good person with her. I don't know. Okay, I feel like she was just it was very different situation. It wasn't like she was born into your family. It was like you were, I don't know if you were running some kind of an adoption agent, like an orphanage maybe, something like that, but you ruled over her and it was not a good scenario. That's what I'm getting. So I'm sorry it's not fun. Anyway, that's what I got, guys. I don't know. He's been alone most of his life due to his doing his own thing until he came to live with me. Will he be safe? Inpatient. Okay, so You Are My Sunshine wants to know if her nephew would be safe if he were to be inpatient facility for his gambling. Will You Are My Sunshine, will her nephew be safe inpatient if they admit him for an inpatient for his gambling issue? Wow. Huge yes, yes, yes. Ace of Cups, flowing, yes. Fulfillment, yes. Huge yes. So the answer is yes. You are my sunshine. Let's see. I have scissors in case you want to make your cards fit in your... Thank you, Dennis. You two were shroom salesmen? Haha. Okay. Let's see. It was a past life, has nothing to do with... Wow, that's interesting. You sensed it as well, King of Cups, huh? Well, that's what I got. It was so weird. I kept getting like a you were running some kind of an orphanage or something, and that is insane. Did Marissa and I have past... Okay, so Russ wants to know, did Marissa and I have past lives together in the same soul group? I don't know who Marissa is. You're welcome. You are my sunshine. I hope it helps. Okay, so Russ wants to know, whoever Marissa is, which I have no idea who that is, did Marissa and I have past lives together, the same soul group? So let's ask that. Marissa and Russ, did they have past lives together? Let's ask that. Did Marissa and Russ have past lives together? Okay, I'm going to have to stop in a minute. My leg is killing me and my foot is asleep and cold. I get issues. Oh, wow. Okay, here, I'm going to pull a few. Okay, so this is the Fool card. This is like, new direction. This is like moving. Okay, the Page of Swords, which is sort of like truth, yes. So these are two yes cards, I would say. I don't know how you want to do it that way. Okay, and yes, you were looking together. I think so. Twice. See the Two of Wands. I think you had two past lives together. Okay, and she is integrity. She is, you know, great. She's integrity, truth, and it looks like I'm thinking you've had 3 lives together because that's the 3 of Cups, and then you also had you looked so maybe twice you're in the same soul group, but maybe you've had 3 different lives together, and this is like definitely your soul group from your group. That's a yes. That's a huge yes. So let me just pull a couple more because well, okay. So now I got that yes, you walked away together. Let's see what this one. This is sort of like you were apart for a period of time. Okay, that's what I'm getting. You were apart for a period of time because of a unique situation, but you found each other again. See, that's somebody helped you meet. I think that somebody that was very strong helped you. So I mean, that's what I'm getting. I don't know if that means any much, but here let's do them all together so we can get the picture. So I think this represents you, carefree spirit, looking for, okay? And I would say that's a yes card too, because, you know, did Marissa and I have past lives together? I would say yes. You guys are both truth and integrity. You have good souls, okay? And you made the decision to come here by your, you know, come here together, I think, on Earth, because you looked at Earth from above, and that's sort of what that is. You're looking from afar, and you wanted the two of you to, it's two people, right? So you both made the decision to come on your own, and she, you know, of integrity, she's, you know, she's independent, she knows what she wants, okay? And I'm thinking I honestly think you had 3 past lives together, okay? And yes, from the same soul group, okay? You have that's all the people that are in your, she is one of your soul group. And you decided that, you know, you wanted to go away. I think you guys got separated at some point because, see, you have this 4 of Cups, okay? You've had 3 lives there, and I think the 4th one you got, I don't know if you were lured away from each other, but anyway, there was one of the lives that you were actually separated. Okay, so you weren't together. And that was a time when you were really stressed out. It wasn't good. You know, you were very worried. You know, you just didn't, you had a lot of strife. Okay. And it was a unique situation. And I think that you kind of worked to try and make sure that you would be together in each lifetime afterward. And somebody helped you do that, because there you guys are on the bottom. So it was somebody helped you get back together, okay? And then it was somebody of strength, so that you guys are very strong together. That's what I'm getting. I don't know. That's what I have, Russ. I hope that helped. I don't have a clue if that did or not. Lady D. Hey, Lady D. What's up, girlfriend? Hi. So, yeah, I'm trying to read cards. I hope I'm reading them right. I don't know. This is what I'm getting. I just kind of get what's in my head now, and that's what I'm doing. So, but I'm going, you came and I'm just about to end it because my leg is like on fire right now, my right leg, because I've been sitting in this position for over an hour, and it's like my foot is ice cold, everyone. But you're welcome, Russ. I hope that resonated with you. I'm glad that you know, does that make sense? I hope. That's kind of what I got in my head, okay, from those cards. So you're welcome. You are my sunshine. I hope everybody has a great Sunday. I will be in the chat at Arcana Shores for Kristen. When do you guys have your Zooms? We do. I'm supposed to be today, but for whatever reason, yeah, no privacy. Yeah, I know. See, that's what I thought too. And I'm thinking, well, okay, I could be wrong. Maybe, you know, I'm just being paranoid here. But I mean, I'm sorry. Somebody hands me a laptop and my own phone and a phone, and I don't have any choice. I have to use their system. I mean, what is that? That's crazy to me. But anyway, Zoom will resume shortly. What does that mean, King of Cups? Does that mean today, tomorrow, next week? Because it kept asking me for a password earlier. Zoom every Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific. Okay. Well, send me the link, please, because the one that I had, it kept asking me for a password, or give me a password if I need it. I don't know if I needed a password. So, anyway, that's my spiel for the day, people. I hope everybody has a great Sunday. Oh, okay. Zoom took a break to see this. Oh, well, guys, I appreciate that. I could not log on, and I'm like, well, screw it, I'll just do a little. I was only going to come on for like 10 or 15 minutes, and it turned into how long? An hour and a half. But anyway, but I really appreciate all of you guys and all of your support and your love and everything. And I am Discord. What's Discord? What about Discord? You are my sunshine. I don't know about that. Did you use the link in my community? Well, you sent me a link. You posted the link on, Dennis, you posted the link last night during Delphine's broadcast, and I copied that link, and that's the link that I used today. But then when I went to log on, it said I needed a password. And I'm like, I don't have a password. So then I emailed you, but I didn't think. So I tried for about 20 minutes to get in there. And I'm sorry I look like crap. I didn't put any makeup on. I pulled my hair up, as you can see. I was just like, screw it. It's Sunday. Nobody cares. So anyway, so yeah. So, and I do want to say, I have to mention this because I keep forgetting to mention it. Harley Ray Boutique, they gave me my own discount code. So if you order from Harley Ray, if you order from them, use RW Chrissy and you get 10% off. So I keep forgetting to mention that. And I want to do a shout out to Harley Ray and her team. They are awesome. I was so grateful that was so sweet of them that they gave me my own discount. So if you guys, want to order sage or crystalled or candled, whatever, just use RW Chrissy and you'll get 10% off. Aw, you're so sweet, Russ. You're sweet. All right, you're on my good side now, Russ. You're so funny. So yeah, thank you so much. So use RW Chrissy. I don't even have a banner ready or nothing. I'm so bad. I literally just popped on and just said, RW Chrissy for 10% off Harley Ray Crystal Shop. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. RW Chrissy for 10% off, and yeah, so that would be fabulous. I would really appreciate that because I want people to at least be able to, get some 10% off. That'd be great. So, and so that's about it. I'll pull one more card. I'll pull one more thing. If there's anything that the universe wants to tell the soul tribe before I leave. Anything coming up for this week for the soul tribe? Let's see what comes up here. Wow. Okay, so the final message from the universe today is we're still in the dark, we're still imprisoned, okay, we're still in the matrix, everybody. But we're looking to a new, I think in the next 3 weeks, those are 3 wands. So 3 weeks, within the next 3 weeks or 3 months, things are going to be in a new direction. We are walking away from darkness, light. Okay, things are going to be awesome, and it's going to be a completion and benefit the world, new world, and not the bad new world, a really good new world. So there you go, everyone. That's the message from the universe. So, yeah, so I really appreciate you guys listening. And yeah, go check out my website, which is the KirstenKellyChronicles.com. Or I think you can just Google it. I'm not sure. I don't think I've done the what do you call it? The SEO or whatever it is. I don't think I did that correctly, but you can try it, Kirsten Kelly, and you can go there and see my new website. And then I will, as soon as I just want to be like, okay, so what I will tell you is, so the money that you guys donated, so I have the copy editor is in the process of copy editing my book. So basically what she's doing is she's putting it in format because it was not in format. She's checking all of my punctuations and everything. And she said she would have it done. I sent it to her on March 16th, and she said that she will have it done within 3 to 4 weeks. So when it's done, then I think I'm just going to put it on Amazon, and then it'll just be available to get through my website. I'll just give you guys a link. And then we'll just see what happens. I don't know. And so because of your donations, I've been able to pay the first payment for her. And then I also was able to copyright it with the Copyright Office. I was also able to send it to the Writers Guild, so it's filed with them. And then I was also able to get the website up. Okay, that's what I've used the money for, and I'm keeping record of everything just because I want to be totally transparent with everybody. Well, I didn't plan on that. All right, here, I'll put the link. So if you want to donate, you can donate to my Buy Me a Coffee. Let's see here. I'll put it in the chat for you guys. I didn't even think to do that. I mean, I feel weird about it anyway. But I do want you guys to know how much I really appreciate your love and your support, and everybody has been so wonderful. It's just been very overwhelming, and I'm just so grateful to be part of your tribe, be a part of the tribe, and also just be a part of this community that we help each other. And that's what I think the biggest thing is no matter whatever our issues are, we will help each other, and that's what it boils down to. So here's the link if you want to. Did I do that right? Yeah. Anyway, so as it stands now, I'm just waiting for the copy editor, and then we'll see what happens. No, thank you. You are my sunshine. Yes, we all have to just help each other. That's how I look at it. And and if you guys ever need anything, I mean, seriously, you can email me. It's realworldwitness@outlook.com. You can't, or you can, contact me through my website. I have Real World Witness website, realworldwitness.com. You can always go there and contact me there. You can contact me through my email or from the Kirsten Kelly website or the fundraiser, whatever, feel free to send me a message through YouTube, whatever you guys want. But so I really just appreciate all of your help and your support and love. It does mean a lot to me, and I do not take that for granted, honestly. I never thought, I mean, if you would have told me 6 months I was going to have my book done and to a copywriter, I would have said, yeah, okay. What are you smoking, people? Smoking some mushrooms. So anyway, thank you guys so much, and I will, I guess, see you guys later in the chat at Arcana. So I'm out of here. Have a great Sunday. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.